Hi everybody, it's Mary from Corley's Cash. Today I am going to go over my horrible budget. So I got the base pay this week from my job, and because I took a bunch of days off, and we still get paid for our days off, but we do not get any kind of overtime. So even if I worked overtime hours, it's just straight time. So I did not. I worked my normal days and then had several days off for VBS, so I could be one of the... I actually worked in the kitchen at Vacation Bible School, and enjoyed myself tremendously. It was totally worth it. But financially speaking, because I did not get my automatic 8 hours of overtime, it was just straight pay. Because I did not work, actually come into the job, I had those days off, I made less than I normally do. Now I usually set my budget at $1,300 just flat, and anything extra goes to a debt payment or towards the games or whatever. If you happen to hear anything in the background, my kids are in the room with me, so it is them. So I'm going to show you. So if you see my work, I only made $87 over the $1,300 I budgeted for, and then I had to pay my car note and my energy. And then I had a debt payment I had to make. That was the minimum for this month. It goes down by $20 every time you make a payment. I try to, this week I was not able to, but I tried to make just a flat $300 payment. I could not this week. I get paid bi-weekly, by the way. And then all I had left over was $54. That makes it a zero budget. And I put it towards my gas, but I also have to buy groceries, and $54 is not enough gas for 2 weeks for me to go back and forth to work, because I work 30 minutes from my house. So I'm gonna have to I had to pull money from my emergency fund to pay for my gas and groceries. I've already bought my groceries and spent just over $200. It was like $204. I usually budget $200 for my gas. I don't normally spend $200 for my gas. It's usually around $140. So whatever's left of that will go right back into my emergency fund. I will not normally, if I have anything left over from my budgeted amount, I would put it towards my games at the end of the 2 weeks. But this time it'll go straight back to my emergency fund because it came from my emergency fund. So I will not be making any extra trips anywhere the next 2 weeks, other than taking my daughter to a friend's house tomorrow and morning, and then I will have to pick her up another day. But and the only reason I'm agreeing to it this time is because we're right at the end of summer. She really didn't spend the night at anybody's house too terribly much this summer. I think it's only been like twice. So I'm allowing her to go to this friend's house to spend the night, so she can have a last hurrah before school starts back up in a week and a half. Our school starts back up August the 10th. So like I said, I didn't have a lot of leftover money this time, so no games this time around for me. So like I said, I have a weird wallet. So I have groceries on one side, gas on one side, and then I put my ties, the piano payment, and the piano payment, and then I usually stick my household in this side. That's the wallet I use, and it's starting to fall apart. I'm gonna need to buy a new one soon, and the next one I buy, once I have the money saved up, is going to be a cash stuffing wallet. So like I said, I already spent $200 for groceries. I have another $200 from my emergency fund I'm going to put in my gas section. And then that $54 that I pulled from gas, I had not for gas. Some of it went to groceries because I went a little over the 200. It was like $9. So I'm going to actually put that in the grocery side just in case something comes up, because I still need to get a few vegetables that I don't normally buy. I've ran out of them, and I'm out of fresh vegetables and fruits, so I've got to buy a few of those. I did not buy any meat this week at all. And then that is it for this week's budget. And so anyways, I just wanted to give y'all a heads up and let y'all know what's going on, why I'm not having a full video today like originally planned. My next check will have the overtime on it, and I should be able, and it won't be as much debt payment. So I might be able to do this. And of course, anything extra at the moment, it has been going towards this root canal I have to have. It's starting to look like, based off this check, that I'm not going to get the $1,800 saved up. I am probably going to have to use care credit for what's left. And I'm kind of down about that, disappointed. But I can't wait, because I don't want it to become an infection and then I have to go back in, have to be put back on the antibiotics that I have to buy, and then it'd just be more cost. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. If I don't have the money saved up, I'm going to use care credit and then work my butt off to pay it off as fast as possible, as well as get my emergency fund back to where it was, because I had to use some for this week. And that may not be the correct way to have done it, but again, I am new. So if y'all have any other suggestions or ideas, let me know down in the comments. I would appreciate them. And I was really looking forward to using Brittany's smack rolls today. Yeah, I really was. And kind of disappointed I'm not going to be able to now. So at Budgeting with a Ginger, just know eventually I'm going to play in them, and it's going to be a lot of fun when I get to use them. So anyways, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and let me know what y'all are doing this week, and I will see y'all next week.